win out of this, I'm gonna apologize on behalf of the Protoss race, because that would actually just be a little bit silly. And oh my god! Oh man, Ace got a little bit too eager there with those Immunalisks. They were all severely damaged, so they just all died. I think they got one of the Templar though. They did get one of the Templar. So that's, I mean, Kashu's not gonna have the Archon that he wanted. But he's just gonna make a trillion Sunkens. And he's gonna be fine. He switched into Hydras now anyway. He doesn't really care about his Mutas. Getting Hydra speed. Hopefully he doesn't forget Hydra range. And well, Kashu's actually gonna attack a base that doesn't exist. Pretty useful skill. And now he's gonna see all the Hydras. And Hydras are pretty good against Speedlots. In small numbers, Speedlots are actually decent against Hydras, especially if you can get a decent you know, angle and a flank / surround. But once you get to, you know, more than a control group, Hydras are pretty good. Of course, he's gonna see all the Sunkens here and knows he can't really attack. He's taking the expansion, but it's like super late. Ace is already on 4 bases. And Kashu is getting mined out here. He's actually getting very close to being mined out. Ace has not forgotten his range today. Not like yesterday. By the way, guys, I recommend everybody go check out the Gambit Cup VODs from yesterday. That was a sick series, and oh, completely missing the Storm right there. He didn't kill a single Hydra. There is a second Templar with Storm. Well, not quite enough energy though. And I mean, with these narrow bridges, Kashu will be able to hold it for a little bit, but it looks like Ace is actually going around the other side. Of course, the back is mined out, and Kashu seems to just keep forgetting about that. More Hydras in production. Looks like a Spire is being remade here. I'd imagine just for some Scourge, or maybe he wants to make some more Muta and do some Templar sniping. That'd be cool. And it looks like Ace has actually split up his forces. He's just sending 3 Hydras in. Oh man, Kashu fluffing another Storm. I don't know what that Storm was. I think Kashu is kind of falling apart here. I don't know what the heck that was. He just used 2 Storms and killed 0 units. That's like man, if you just blindly Storm, you actually have a higher chance of killing something. I mean, Storm's a pretty good spell. I don't know what they just said there. Of course, both these players are Hungarian. I assume that's what they're speaking. And I don't speak it, so I have no idea what they said. Looks like +1 is being researched. I hope Kashu didn't just like pull a Combat X and ask him for a win. that would be quite amusing. If he did that though, I would have hoped that he'd do it in English for our benefit. I mean, you might as well, right? And it looks like we're moving out here. Ace is gonna snipe the High Templar. One High Templar goes down. This High Templar has no energy. That High Templar has 1 Storm. That's an amazing Storm. Does get a lot of Hydras. Is it gonna be enough? It looks like it will not be. GG. And Ace takes the series 4-0, and we'll move on to the finals. Alright, congratulations to Ace. Congratulations also to Kashu for making it this far, all the way to the semifinals. But that is where his run ends. Well, actually, not really. He's going to have one more match to determine who's third, and he's going to play in the 3rd, 4th place match as well. But yeah, so before you guys go anywhere, I'd like to do another round of shoutouts to the sponsors and all the staff. Huge thanks to Kale Veaton, TwitchTV.com, KOS Templar, Elegant AOV, Ruskig, Trap, Megashira AOV, Noise AOV, and Miso Chobo. Huge thanks to those guys. And everybody tune into the other semifinal tomorrow. That's right, Ziki versus Schnitzel has actually been postponed to tomorrow, unfortunately. And there's also going to be another tournament, the Ribbon Revival Tournament, I don't really know what it's reviving or anything, but it's gonna be cool. I'm gonna be casting it. It's an invite-only 16-man tournament, so check that out. That tournament's gonna start at 19 CET. The Ziki versus Schnitzel match will be casted live at 16 CET, so that's gonna be a little bit earlier than today. So don't miss that. And yes, one more thing. Nation Wars are starting back up again. Or rather, they're starting up for the first time. No, they're starting up again. They're going to be organized by Awa and Game, and I will be casting them. So if you would like to play for your nation in some properly casted Nation Wars, have a chat with Awa and or Game, and that will be awesome. I actually don't know when those are going to start. I assume once we confirm some teams, or confirm enough teams. But yeah, if you would like to do some managing or playing for your country, then get in touch. And man, that was actually like only like an hour. Huh. Was that actually only an hour? I think that was actually only an hour. I'm trying to decide whether I should ladder or something.